This is baffling to me. I don't know how much you guys looked at this. This is the new Ram, the first ever Ram done with Roush.
They're usually more closely associated with Ford, right?
For sure. They are known for modifying heavily the undercarriage, and they've done so here. It's vastly improved suspension. It's something much more similar to a RHO or TRX underneath, and this is all factory warranted because it's done through direct connection and all that. The special wheels and tires that you can only get with this one. It comes with the 5.7 Hemi, and the only change to that is that it has a factory bypass. So just like your car has dump gates.
Oh, really?
This truck with a 5.7 has dump gates.
Oh, only for use off-road, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. It wouldn't be reasonable to do it any other time. That's the only thing they've changed about the engine.
In an intersection in front of the CVS.
So maybe, does that make slightly more power?
They do not list any increased horsepower.
And they would if it did.
They would if it did. You buy the Bighorn, and then you buy the Roush package. But you have to buy the Bighorn with certain options on it. So the Bighorn Ram version that you have to buy to get this is $64,000. And then the package is $16,000. This truck with a 5.7 Hemi with exactly 0 extra horsepower is $80,000. For that price, you could get the 6.4 Rumblebee.
But this is more for off-road. This is similar in capability to an RHO.
Except significantly less horsepower.
Yeah, because RHO uses the high output.
This is significantly less horsepower.
But it's about the same price as an RHO.
But it's the same price.
Is the appeal people who already have a Bighorn and they're like, ooh, I can upfit this for $16K?
Maybe, but it's really hard for me to think double the price and no extra horsepower.
That's not what you're paying for. You're paying for the chassis, the suspension, or I guess not the chassis, but the suspension tuning.
Yeah.
And
if I was going to do that, I would get the RHO with the straight 6. This is basically an RHO with a V8.
yeah,
You're willing to get it kneecapped horsepower-wise to have the RHO with a V8.
that's what people want.
And if that's, I guess, thinking about it that
That's
way,
why
it makes
the
more sense.
Rumblebees all have Hemis and not the more powerful
Yeah, this is actually starting to make a lot more sense now.
inline sixes.
That's true.
You're falling into the same trap the people that got rid of the Hemi fell into.
That's true. Because for $80,000, $80,000.
That's a lot.
It's not $80,000. People buying these are not making those payments. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just don't make your car payment.
It's whatever they're going to put down, first 2 payments, and then that's it.
If you are really set on having a Hemi and you want something that is RHO equivalent, this is basically your only option. If having a V8 is a non-negotiable for you, which
Yeah.
for a lot of Ram people it is.
This would have made, same
Yeah.
price, same everything else, this would have made a much bigger splash with a 6.4.
There are so many Rams, though. It's like, hey, we've got 17 engines and 45 different variations of the underpinnings and 6 different door and bed configurations. Like, we are just going to brand every possible combination of this into a new thing.
And hopefully they make their money.
Yeah.